Alright, so I'm going to blend curve, adjustable blend curve. That's how I always make cross sections. I get a side curve, I blend to a straight top, then I blend the other side. I do it in every tutorial. It's how I make cross sections. I found it to be the fastest way to make them. See how much more normal that looks than that? We're happy already. Get rid of that. Blend from this side to this. Now the reason I use a straight curve, because a straight curve comes at the tangent of any circle. So if it goes from straight to straight, it's always smooth on top.
Okay.
Oh no. Jewelry design, Mrs. Kim. Okay, that's what we need. Thank you, Tom. Bye-bye.
Are you able to adjust that curve?
Nope.
No.
No, but I don't really need to. I mean, I could have adjusted it when I did the blend.
Because the top is flat and the other, like back there, it's not flat. You know what I mean?
Okay. So if we wanted it to be less flat on top, the way you get less flat from a blend curve, coming off a straight line like this, you see the close in point?
Yes.
Pull it back quite close.
Okay.
And you can adjust the roundness here if you want. Okay. Now let's say you wanted to be able to do it after you saw the other side. Okay. I'm going to teach you secret information. Blend curve, not adjustable. Quick. And quick. Letting Rhino decide everything. Okay? There's a command called invulge. You have to type it in. It doesn't exist anywhere else.
Okay.
Once you do that, see what it gives you back? It gives you the same handles you would have had for an adjustable blend curve.
Oh, okay.
So now that I have this curve over here to look at, I can decide how much I might want to change that. And then I can do the same thing over here. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I've got that. I don't need to split any surface edges because this is just another cross
You're
section.
deleting those.
Yeah, deleting those. So I just have my, I'm not going to actually delete this. Is there a curve on there? Yeah, let's get rid of that. So now I have my surface edge, and a cross section and a cross section. All right. It might get fussy because it comes to a point. Let's find out. 3 sides, it'll come to a point, no problem. 4 sides, it starts to get a little fussier. Let's find out if it plays. Surface rail, curve rail, surface rail. Okay, edge rail. Edge section, curve section. Unable to sort curves. Okay? So, I already know it's not going to give me a nice time, but okay. Edge rail, curve rail, edge rail, those are all the same direction. Enter. Edge section, curve section, enter. Oh, what do you know?
What?
Yeah, it forgave me. Usually if you get that, Rhino's going to throw you a...
What? Nice.
Yeah, and that gave me complete control over that surface. Okay? Took a few extra minutes.
But it looks much better.
That's right. Okay?
So you split it. Extracted isocurves.
Yeah. Yeah, I split the end off and then I surfaced the tip separately by doing a surface from curve network, which required me to make an additional rail and an extra cross section. I had to make the rail in the middle, which I did by extracting an isocurve, and doing an adjustable blend curve. And then I had to create an additional section because we didn't get what we wanted. So to make that section, I had to create a C-plane using a cutting plane, and then use blend curves and end bulge to sculpt that. Yeah. Just because I have you captive, I'm going to show you where that end bulgy thing is the most useful. Curve, offset curve both sides. Oops. And another offset. Okay, I'm going to create a cross section of what I just got here. The Kim Nelson special. Okay, I got two sides and a top. Okay, and I'm going to blend them around. If I go curve, blend curve, adjustable, no, regular, quick
one.
Yeah, and I do this. I throw this away, okay?
Okay.
I can record history and mirror this over. Okay? Record history. Use a grid snap. And now I can apply end bulge over here. And the other side will update automatically. So let's say I wanted kind of a knife edge, kind of a slant.
Cool.
Okay, so it gives me a way to use an adjustable curve that will mirror on either side, and that's really helpful. Yeah.
Very cool.
All right. So that's looking good. This is looking good. So I mean, you're doing all right. Some of these are going to cause you a real
Very
headache.
challenging. That's why I left those for.
Yeah, these are going to cause you some problems.
I attempted and then I deleted. I tried splitting it a few different ways.
Okay, I don't want the green. I just want this. So let's turn off some layers. I'm going to hide that because we won't be using that for a long time, if ever.
So you had to set a C-plane in order to create that.
Yeah, it
line.
made it a lot easier. Because what it did is it made it flat. Now, for years I didn't know how to use C-planes.
I know.
So I would just come in and make it work. But the cross section from the top would always be this weird kind of SE curve because I didn't get I extracted an ISO curve over there and I came over here and I kind of did it here and then I did a line and I extruded it and I intersected and I did this and I did that and I went, oh well, it'll work. And it would work. But when I figured out how to use C-planes,
Much easier.
yeah, I slap a cutting plane.
Once you already have the C-plane and you don't want it anymore and how do you get rid of it? You just go back into a different C-plane?
Yeah, and it's gone forever.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to save it, then you...
So it's set C-plane to
Object.
object?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the one that has a little box.
Okay. I've done it before, just
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable, like you said, like you probably
Yeah.
weren't comfortable in the beginning of
That's
it.
right, yeah, and now I'm
Yeah.
comfortable. It's like I use them all the time because
Exactly.
they are so nice. Now, the thing that we're fighting here is this. If I get rid of... Oh, and I hate to keep track of this, but I kind of have to because I need the babies and I got to have that stuff done. These curves where they blend are causing me trouble. So what happens? Oh, before I get rid of it, get the curves off the edge of that thing. I select those curves and trim this away.
Okay.
Okay? And then I split this with the same curves. Started to split it there. I need to still.
Okay.
Okay. Then I can do a blend curve, an adjustable blend curve. From here to here.
Okay.
All right. And I'm going to do an extend by arc curve. From here. Kind of hard to make that do what I want to right there because you've got a.
Corner.
You don't care if I cut that off a little bit?
No.
Alright, so now I have this, alright?
Okay.
It's going to be easier if it has kind of a straight line in here. Because you know I'm going to do a blend surface. And a blend surface that starts from two really different places. It's going to have that slant all the way across. And we don't want that slant all the way across. We could do it, we just don't want to. Okay. Now I'm going to have the same problem here. Blending this up is going to cause me trouble. I'll do this one first. This one's easy because I've already solved the problem pretty much.
Okay.
I've pretty much already solved it because this will now, you know, do a little bit curve rebuilding and you can do your surface. Now I don't know what you wanted to happen at the end here. You drew a flat line. Did you want that straight?
Oh, no, I want to go into the other part.
Is there a part at both ends?
No.
No. So this.
Wait.
So this end you want.
Wait, no, you have to turn on the other one. I think there isn't. See?
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
That's why I made it go in more.
Smart
Is that
girl.
Smart? Yeah, right?
Yeah, very
I thought
smart.
it was.
Very smart girl.
That's how
Okay.
I did all the pieces.
All right, so this one will be easy. I'm not worried about this guy at all. This guy.
Trouble.
Yeah, he's trouble. So, I'm going to go ahead and extract an isocurve. Now, actually, instead of extracting an isocurve, because I want them to be in a straight line, kind of, I'm going to do my cutting plane again. I just love a good cutting plane. Something like that. Thank you, cutting plane.
Okay.
And I will intersect it with this. And that'll give me my two curves. I'll hide that cutting plane in case I want to come back and use it to make a C-plane.
Okay.
Because a cutting plane is like an automatic C-plane whenever you want one. You probably won't need it. It's nice to have. Analyze. Edge tools. Split edge. End. Surface. Blend surface. Oops. Now I need to have back that original one for elevation purposes. Just so I can see how high to make this. Okay. I make it the same height. It's going to be a little better looking. Okay? Except for I did something wrong. I'm sorry. I did it back then. I need to join these curves
Yes.
together. Oh, they're already joined together. Thank you. Fine. So I just need to extrude.
Out that.
Yeah, the same way we did this.
And to the end, right? To the,
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I can get rid of the short one. Okay, and now I need to split that surface again.
Do you have to join the extruded part too?
No, it's all one piece.
Oh, okay.
Now we have a poly surface here. which can cause us trouble, but I don't think it will. Because blend surface is pretty forgiving.
Oh, okay.
See, you just pick as many segments as you have for the first edge and then hit enter when done. And then it asks for the second edge.
Mm-hmm.
That's better. Is that about the height you want? Let's bring up this one. Where's the one that, what color is this piece?
It was also blue, but I think you changed it, right?
I might have hidden it. I think I did it. Okay. So it's going to go into that. So for now, I'll just stop right here. I think that's a good height.
Okay.
Okay? So, I want to take a look at these points for a minute. Thank you. Just need to see them. I'm going to show you how to make these the same height if we want them to be the same height. There's that back. Delete it. I brought it back just to throw it away. I'm going to explode this. Take the ends of it off.
Okay. And extrude it?
And join it back. Actually, I don't need to explode it. I'll just extrude it like we had before. But now it won't have a hole inside. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to do the same blend surface idea. That's first edge, enter when done. Second edge, enter when done. Yeah, I'm having that issue there because it's, oh, oops.
Is it 'cause it's not locked?
Yeah. About the same height, okay?
Mhm.
Right? What if I wanted these to be exactly the same height? We have a selection tool. I've used it in other tutorials. Yep, there's that. Okay, which will select U or V depending on what I want. I want this to be the same height as this. So I'm going to turn the control points on this one. I'm going to take a circle, center radius, point snap. I'm going to grab one of those control points. You'll see that those two rows of control points are the same elevation, because that's how blend surface works. I happen to know that. So C-planes to object to that circle.
Okay.
So now I have a C-plane set to the exact elevation of those points. That's going to come in real handy. I'm going to turn on the control points to this one. Now, it might cause me a little bit of trouble because this has more points than that one did. So I'm going to adjust the top two rows first. Hope I get this right. Yes. It could have been wrong. I had to click the other one. Okay, I'm going to just move that down. I don't want to do a vertical C-plane right now, so I'll do what I never do. I'll pull out a gumball.
Yeah, I never use that.
Me neither. I'm just going to lower that down a little bit. Okay, now it's too low. I already know that. That's
So
all
why
right.
wouldn't you just move it? Like, why would you use gumbo and not just enter?
Because I can't go up and down with an enter without making a front C-plane or a right C-plane.
Oh, okay.
And I was lazy. I never let you guys see me do that. I always make you set a vertical C-plane because I want you to get used to moving C-planes around.
Yeah.
But if I'm lazy, I'll
Then you'll use the
gumball. Yeah. I'm going to grab those two rows of points again.
Okay.
Okay, and I am going to project them to C-plane. That's C-enter on our keyboard shortcuts. Do you want to delete the input? Yes, I do. That will put the top of those at the same level.
Oh,
Okay,
because the circle was set to the C.
that's right, but it's not working.
Yeah, I don't know why.
because these are in the way. Select those points, delete them. And now, that should have worked like a charm.
I don't think it did.
Huh.
See?
Oh, you know what? It did work like a charm. This just doesn't go all the way across.
Oh, because it doesn't go in enough?
Yeah.
Got it.
Still a slight variation. Doggone it. That usually works really nice.
I guess by eye.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what you would do now, I feel bad about what you do now actually, is not remove that row of points. Extend surface till it's wider than you need. Bring back your points. Grab them. Grab the forbidden gumball. And change the elevation until you just see that orange disappear. Into the blue.
Okay.
That is the same height now. So I could actually trim that off.
Now it's blended in.
And I could unblock it away. And these two surfaces would join together.
Why'd you trim out the inside?
Because you can't have any closed spaces inside of a solid form. Your other choice would be to make it a bullion and bullion union it. But rather than bullion union, I hand stitched it.
Oh, that's hand stitching by deleting the
Yeah.
inside part?
Yep, and joining it together.
Okay.
Yeah, in fact, if I were going to do that for real, I would have to actually do the same thing here, okay? But I don't want to stitch it together. I wanted to show you how it's done.
Mm-hmm.
I did want it the same elevation though. So I'm glad we had that taken care of.
Okay.
Okay. Back to that. Okay. How to handle this is a bit of a nightmare. Okay? Gonna get me a cutting plan. Oh, honey. I'm running out of time, honey. Yeah.
Do you have a meeting or something?
Yeah, she'll kill me. That bachelor's degree has to be finished by noon. And it's 11:18.
Okay.
And we've gone over a bit. And I felt okay about that because I actually was slow starting with you. But I'm going to have to cut bait in a minute because
Okay.
I will be in trouble if I don't. And we don't want me in trouble.
No.
Okay, so, but I'll show you how this could be done. Intersect. Oh, I lost my curve thing. Oh, just come off it. Really? You see, the problem is, you know why it's doing this? Because it's recording.
Oh.
Recording slows the computer down because it's doing two things at once. All right. This, I'm pretty confident it will let me do.
Okay.
Okay? If I hide that. If I split this edge, actually it probably won't. Blend surfaces, going to say what else? Okay, so I need to actually split this down the middle. Iso curve. Somewhere in the middle. I'm betting it still won't let me, but we'll try it. No.
No.
Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing we did on the other one, which is fine.
Curve from that one.
Yep, I'm gonna borrow this back. Gonna copy, paste it, move it. And then I'll rotate it a little bit. A little bit more. That's nice. Object intersection. Hide both of those in case I want them later. Split edge. Split edge. Now it'll do it without any problem. Bring it up to roughly that. I don't think I've changed my
Might
seaplane.
need to be lower. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, I think I haven't changed my seaplane,
Oh, okay.
which means I should be able. To project it,
Okay.
and that worked nice.
Yeah, that did.
Okay. Now, my challenge is going to be what to do from here to here.
Yeah, that was my issue on another piece too.
Yep. I'm going to copy this out just so I can bring it back unharmed in a minute. Here. I'm going to do a curve, extend by arc to point. Near snap, just to see where this wants to come in here.
Okay.
That looks like a fairly comfortable extract isotope. You can explode this, get rid of that, and do a blend curve.
What's the difference between doing a blend curve and then just leaving that line?
That other one wasn't smooth.
Oh.
It would never have been nice and smooth between the two.
Okay.
So I've got this. Analyze, join. Okay. Analyze, edge tool, split edge. Split edge. Surface from curve network. Edge. Rail. Yeah, it's as good as it's going to get. It is. That's as nice as it's going to be. You could push it a little further. Pretty good pushing it if you did.
Yeah.
You can go from tangency, which is the first level of it. You can take that tangency to curvature. I wouldn't do it on both sides because it will tend to create a ripple. We'll try it though and see.
Okay.
Definitely don't do it on all three sides because it'll push really hard and you'll end up with something weird in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of a kind of a buckling happening, but that may have given you a smoother joint between the two surfaces. A little bit.
Yeah, I think it's better also.
Yeah, okay. So that's how you would handle that. Okay?
Okay.
Thing is, I don't want this to be a split surface on that edge. Oh, it isn't. I
What do
only
you mean
split.
a split surface?
I have to cap this
Yes.
in.
Okay.
But actually, I only split the back. I didn't split the front, so I'm good. Curve, blend curves, adjustable curve blend, U. Works for me. Surface and curve network. Edge rail. Section curve.
Okay.
So you're stitching this together like a sock.
Yes.
Okay? Because that's the only choice you have. This is convoluted enough that I'm not sure if you have to do this twice to do it. You may actually have to do this piece and then this piece. How would I handle this?
Where would you
Because you can be creative. You don't have to do what you think you might have to do. Cutting plane. Section, intersection. Go ahead and hide that. Okay, so I have this, right?
Okay.
I'm going to do a loft. Just to get me a section of surface in there. Oh, I have my doubts. I have my doubts. I really do. I have my doubts. That's not going to play nicely. Okay. Blend curve. Your challenge is going to be to get this to be the same height as that, which you're really not going to get, right? It's going to fight you no matter what you do.
It doesn't matter if it's not the same height though.
No. Analyze edge to a split edge.
I don't care if that part is rubber.
Oh, interesting. You have an extra edge there. All right. Let's see what we can get with a patch. Ooh.
Yeah.
Not something we want. Not at all. You got a seam here that's going to cause a problem. To do a surface from curve network. Let's say that seam isn't there. I'm going to do it with a curve. You're going to have to restructure. See how you have a joint there? It's because you have a poly surface right here. You'll have to resurface that to get rid of it. You'll have to put the seam over here. And if you don't know how to do that right now, we will have to schedule a second appointment to do so.
Alright.
Because that's going to be necessary. Extract iso curve down the middle here. Let me get back my thing here. Curve, line, perpendicular. Oh, it's not on there. Oh, sorry, my bad. Curve, normal to this surface. Quadrant. Should be the top of it. Yep. How you do again? Go into adjustable blend. Okay, I can live with that. Surface from curve network. Now this is not going to come in smoothly because we can't use the edge because you have a multiple edge there. We can only use the curve. Now if you rebuild this so it's a single surface edge, you can get a smoother transition here. Okay? But if we want this to be the same elevation, because it does kind of need to be, to blend these all together at the end, what you would do, surface, any old surface will do. That's on the C-plane, right? Wait a minute. Oh, I get it, because the control points are higher than the C-plane.
Oh,
Okay, we're gonna move this down. Until those surfaces break through.
what do you press when you do the gumbo?
You grab the tip of the arrow. And whatever arrow you grab determines the direction it goes. Ortho is built in. If you grab an arrow. Okay, so I have this. I'm going to non-uniform scale it. And it's going to be hard because it's not dead flat. But once that passes through the surface, we know it's at the same elevation. It's not perfect. It's not the best solution to the problem. Well, it's not an ideal solution to the problem. It is the best solution to the problem. Problem is, once I've done that, I've messed with the edge of this, so it won't join nicely anymore. Oh, it did. Is there a naked edge there? No. Actually, it was close enough. Lucky. The same thing you did here, you would do over here. Near, just to pick something that doesn't look too kinked. Coming in the other side. Explode. Deselect what I want to keep. Delete what I want to throw away. Blend, adjustable blend curve. Yep. Works for me. Split the surface edge. And now you have what you need to create another surface with a network. Boom, gotta blend that. I gotta split that one. Okay. Now, that leaves you with this interesting problem. How
Do I
many,
have to split that again?
how many sides can a rhino surface have?
4,
How many sides would that surface have?
5.
At least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, 6.
Okay, we got 6 surfaces. That's a nightmare. This is exactly what patch was developed for. I'm not confident it's going to be very helpful. But it's this kind of problem.
That's good, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow. Lucky. Wow.
Okay.
Okay. If patch didn't work, how would you approach that?
I'd have kept splitting it
Split it, right? And then
and keep stitching
Network
surfaces in. Yep.
yeah, I'm gonna need to learn how to stitch surfaces.
Yes, which is what makes your piece complex.
Yes. Okay.
But is it possible?
Yeah. I'm gonna work on it a lot.
Yeah.
And then I'll show it to you again.
Yeah. See, that's possible. Even with that little edge, if you don't go in and rebuild or resurface it, that's going to be okay. It's going to be down on the side. You're not even going to see it. Okay?
Okay.
That's the way it's done.
Thank you so much.
You bet. Save as documents. Effective 2005 138. There you are. Frieda. What's the date today?
Name.
1209. So, okay, I'll email that to you. And I'll stop the recording.